video, we are going to be talking about using emotional freedom techniques, or also called EFT or simply tapping, as a tool that you can use to move through the fear that oftentimes comes along when we are faced with taking a risk. So my name is Betsy Dwight, and I am an EFT practitioner, and I really believe that EFT is such a powerful tool that connects the mind and the body. And when we can get out of that overthinking mind and get into the body and into the present moment, so many more possibilities become open to us. So if you are curious about EFT and want to know more, check out the link below, in which you will find a free guide to EFT. And you will learn about what EFT is and how to use it. And it's a great resource to help you get started using the technique. So when we are faced with taking a risk, oftentimes we are overcome with fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of worry about what might happen, what might not happen. And oftentimes we can get stuck in our thinking and often paralyzed and not moving forward or not taking the risk. So I know this all so well right now because I feel like I'm in my risk-taking era, where feel like I've been taking many more risks this last year than I have in the past 20 years of my career. And even though I feel like I've been opening myself up to taking risks, I still have fear around taking risks. I still worry about, what are people going to think? What if it doesn't work out? How am I going to deal with those feelings of shame or embarrassment that come along if I fall flat on my face? So I get it. I get the fear and the worry around taking risks. So how did I go from somebody who was so risk averse to somebody who was more open to taking risks? Well, it really comes down to one simple fact or simple idea that's not so simple, but I just stopped being so hard on myself. And I learned other ways to deal with difficult emotions. And so I started to incorporate the concepts of self-compassion. So at a very basic level, self-compassion is treating yourself like how you would treat a friend. So when I faced a difficult emotion, I met myself with compassion instead of with criticism. So how does EFT tapping fit into this? Well, I will tell you that EFT tapping really helped me embody the practice of self-compassion, because with tapping, we are acknowledging what is present in the moment and accepting ourselves despite whatever is going on. So even though I'm having this problem, I'm still a good person, even though I'm so terrified and scared of failing if I take this risk. I still accept all parts of myself. So when we learn to accept everything, the good and the bad, we can really embody the self-compassion practice. And so I'm here to offer you and get you started with an EFT sequence around facing your fears when it comes to taking a risk. And what I want you to do before we get into our tapping sequence is to really tune into that fear you have around taking that risk. What does it feel like in your body? What thoughts are you having? And really see if you can get into the felt sense of that experience when you are about to take the risk or contemplating taking the risk. So we always start an EFT on the side of the hand, and we say our setup statement 3 times. And you can change any of the words to resonate more with your situation. Saying the words and repeating after me if you'd like. Even though I'm so scared to take this risk, and I feel the fear in my body. And name where you feel the fear in your body. Is it in your jaw? Is it in your stomach? And I deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm so scared to take this risk, it feels like a huge leap. I don't know if it's all going to work out, and I'm stepping into the unknown. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm really scared to take this risk. Part of me is scared, and part of me is excited and wants a new possibility. And I choose to love and accept all parts of myself. Coming up to the inside of the eye, I have all of this fear around taking this risk. This is a really big leap. coming under the eye. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, coming under the nose, and I feel this fear in my body. My body, coming to the chin, my body is telling my mind to be scared. Into the collarbones, all this fear in my body. I don't know how it's going to end. Coming to the top of the head, I don't know how this is going to work out. Coming to the inside of the eye, part of me really wants to change and is excited about this change. Coming to the side of the eye, and part of me is so scared, so fearful of the unknown. Coming under the eye, I don't know how it's all going to work out. Coming under the nose, I'm not a risk taker. Coming to the chin, I like to play it safe. I like to stay where I know what's predictable and going to happen. Coming to the collarbones, I like to think about all the possibilities before I make a decision, before I take a risk. Coming to the side of the body, I'm looking for the proof that this is all going to work out. Coming to the top of the head, and I don't know if this is all going to work out. And there's a lot of fear around this, and I can feel this fear in my body. Into the inside of the eye. What if it all falls apart? Coming to the side of the eye. But I'm kind of excited about the new possibilities. Coming under the eye. I have all this excitement and all this fear. Coming under the nose. I can feel both of these feelings at the same time. Coming to the chin. And staying scared is keeping me stuck. Coming to the collarbones. I choose to focus on the excitement right now, about the new possibilities that taking this risk can give me. And coming to the side of the body, part of me is looking for something new. There's part of me that needs something new. And I honor the part of me that wants to stay the same and stay safe. Both can be true. Into the top of the head. I'm excited for this new change. I choose to release the fear and step into this new possibility. And coming back to the body and just sitting with here for a moment and noticing what's shifting. What's happening in your body? Has those emotions around the fear of the risk, have they decreased, increased? If they're still there, continue these rounds of tapping. Continue to focus in on that felt sense of taking the risk, that fear of taking the risk, and see if you can get that intensity to come down. And keep tapping on this issue. Please, I would love to know in the comments what resonated with you. And if you liked this, please share, please subscribe to my channel so that we can bring emotional freedom techniques and we can continue to share this knowledge with anyone who's interested. Thank you so much for listening.